I mean, it is simple arithmetic, isn't it? You never get more by subtracting. Uh, you never achieve more by subtracting either. Yet the human race continues to think that if we could just negate this thing, if I could just lose some weight, or if I could quit smoking, or if I could be more prayerful, or if I could, run 5 miles a day, then I can negate that fear of running and begin to overcome well, it is abundant life we seek, friends. An abundant life is the addition, not the subtraction, of blessings. It is the addition of ideas. It is the addition of inspiration. It is the addition of things that you can do that enhance your being. This is the beauty of starting out with understanding that we are a heart, spirit, mind, and strength person. Don't negate your emotions because you think that they're overwrought. The minute you negate your emotions, you set a repression in line, which is going to show up later. Every time you repress something, it shows up later, and usually angry. That is the human psychology. When we repress things, it shows up later angry. So I know everyone wants to have titles. I mean, I've had a wonderful weekend with my family, and they've been so gracious, and they bestowed all sorts of titles on me: dad, a good dad, teacher, life coach, counselor, all of this stuff, all these titles they bestowed upon me, and I am unworthy of them. But I will tell you this, briefly, I did perform those functions. that they have memories of, simply because I did not refuse to do so. When my kids knocked on the door at 2 o'clock in the morning and wanted to talk about their girlfriend, I didn't say, well, can you catch me in the morning right after coffee's good? I got up, and begrudgingly, it wasn't joyously. Stop thinking you have to do everything perfectly. You're not going to do everything perfectly. You're a heart person. You're an emotion person. So because you're a heart and emotion person, you're going to have some, oh, I don't want to. But I did. I got up with them. I stood by them when they did stupid stuff at school. Do you think your kids are not going to do stupid stuff in school? Do you really think that you're going to raise children without having a cop knock on your door? You're crazy. It's going to happen, and if you're going to break apart because I was hoping my children would be righteous and good, they're just going to be kids. Somebody asked me on a question on a radio broadcast once, they said, what is the key to success, to achieving what you want to achieve? And I know they expected me, to go into some sort of, here's the 5 steps, and and make sure you read your Bible every day and all that kind of stuff. I'll tell you what the key is to success. Are you ready? Do the shit that needs to be done. Shit shows up. If you do it, you conquer it, you prove that it's really not shit even, then all this notice comes your way and people start going, wow, you're amazing. Gee whiz, we're not amazing. We just do the shit that needs to be done. And we do that because we trust this system. We trust that we're emotions, and that we can take our emotions to our spirit and close the door of that closet. Have a great therapy. Have a great talking session until you can finally come up with a way to make things work. And then take that discovery and teach the brain. Renew the brain, because the brain's stuck somewhere back in 19 something in a previous time. Renew the brain. And then once the brain is renewed, then you're ready to take your body and instead of react, which is what we usually do, you're ready to respond by using that. I had a great week, and I don't know about you. Just spending time with my full-grown sons and seeing what men they've grown into and what delightful partners and women that they've joined with has been amazing, you know. And I sit around and I don't have to say much of anything. You know, I don't have to wear a t-shirt that says #1 dad or anything like that. Why? Because I did the shit that needs to be done. If we just started out religion, started out politics, started out business, with that as the basic premise. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just explain. You'll notice the banner above my head. It says, do the shit that needs to be done. We've set in motion a miracle in America. What do I think? What do I think about this country? What do I think about the pandemic? People say, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? I think we're going to rise to the occasion. I think we're going to rise to the occasion and stop bitching and do the shit that needs to be done. I don't know whether we'll have to include our leadership, bypass our leadership, use the leadership in present, or get new leadership. I have no idea. But the people will eventually do the shit that needs to be done.